Hello and welcome to my channel, Boo Snakes and More. For more videos like this, also watch my other half channel, A&A Snakes and Stuff, my youngest son's channel, Henny's Toys and Games, and my oldest son's channel, Little Chris Sin. Today we're going to be talking about X-Men, so let's dive in. After years suffering his personal hell, X-Men finally gave Colossus credit for expanding the limits of mutant powers to include godlike feats. Colossus' invitation of mutant circuits in 1976's X-Men number 100 has led to monumental advancements in mutant powers. Colossus, who has faced enormous personal hardships, finally receives recognition as the creator of mutant technology, elevating him to new prominence. The Cloaking era has been defined by mutant technology, allowing the X-Men to achieve godlike powers, including resurrection, transforming, and the ability to conquer entire worlds. As the X-Men face their final battle of their Cloaking era, Marvel has taken a moment to pay Colossus the respect he deserves for redefining the franchise's mutant powers. Patero Reception has long been the team's most underrated member, and the last few years of his life have been a living hell. However, he did at least get to see how he transformed the use of mutant powers. In a preview of Fall of the House of X #1, Wolverine and Colossus infiltrate the Henry Glinch Re-Education Center, where Cyclops is being kept prior to his show trial and execution. On the way, they batter some of Orca's troops, developing a brutal new take on their iconic fastball special move, where Colossus hauls Logan at a threat. As the two develop a new screwball special, the narration notes that Colossus will be remembered as the inventor of the very first mutant circuit, a concept which has redefined mutant powers, particularly since 2019. In X-Men lore, a mutant circuit describes any number of mutants combining their powers to create a new, efficient, greater than can be achieved alone. Colossus and Wolverine's fastball special is described as the premortal circuit, which inspired later experimentation, unlocking power combos which have seen the X-Men conquer death and terraform the planet Mars. The issue comes from Gary Duggan, Lucas Warnick, Brian Vazalov, and Clayton Cross. Colossus invented the ideal of mutant technology. From resurrection to cinema mutants, it all started with Patella. First derived by Colossus in 1976's X-Men 100 by Chris Claremont and Dave Crackerum, the fastball special is a very simple power combo, where Colossus' strength allows Wolverine to reach targets neither can attack alone. While mutant power combos have been dictated ever since 2019 onward saw this basic ideal formalized as an entire field of mutant technology, where the X-Men study not just how to use their powers to the fullest, but how to do totally new things with their combined abilities. The ideal of mutant technology led to the creation of circuits such as the Five, who can bring mutants back to life in rapidly grown clone bodies, as well as the Six, who can achieve extra universal teleportation to travel beyond the boundaries of reality and bring back impossible treasures, like the anti magic metal Mysterium. These feats have transformed the Marvel Universe. The discovery of Mysterium alone ended a vast, galactic civil war and allowed the X-Men to survive while under siege from armies of godlike superhumans, including the Earthrenals and the Children of the Vault. However, as complex and vital as mutant circuits have become, Fall of the House of X makes it clear that it all began with Colossus throwing Wolverine, partially because at the time he found Logan so annoying. Colossus really needed a win. Puter has spent the last few years forced to murder those he loves, being credited as the source of mutant technology is a major win that Colossus badly needed. During the Clonosian era, Colossus has been mind-controlled by his evil brother, Mikhail. Not only did Mikhail force Colossus to kill his partner, Kayla, and betray the X-Men to their enemies, but their final battle saw Colossus regain his free will by brutally killing his brother. While other mutants lived in paradise for at least a little while during the Colossus era, Colossus has been living his greatest nightmare, now fighting to give the X-Men one last chance against Orchis. It's clear that he is an incredibly dark place. That's not to say Colossus' recent woes are unusual. Puter has had an incredibly hard life. Recent tragedies include being left at the altar by Kate, Pewed and tortured by Beast, X-Force team. However, he also spent years being experimented on and tortured. After a confused Procure predicted he would destroy the alien world. Through all this, Colossus has often been the X-Men's most peaceful member, taking little joy from combat and simply wanting to live a quiet life outside the comics. Colossus has also been allowed to stagnate, while heroes like Iceman and Storm have basically become gods over the last few years. Colossus remains a mid-level strongman, making him the creator of Mutant Circus evaluates Colossus to where he deserves to be among the X-Men most prominent and influential heroes. Mutant technology has redefined what the X-Men can do. The Colossus era turned the X-Men into gods thanks to mutant circuits. In many ways, the Colossus era has been defied by mutant technology and its limits are seemingly non-existent. The X-Men's resurrection powers literally almost killed Marvel's embodiment of death, who was saved by Jane Foster's Thor. While Apocalypse recently revealed the practice is close to magic at its higher level, the X-Men transformed Mars to create the nation of Akaru using a high-level mutant circuit, and Storm just won the war for the planet by using another circuit to create a gigantic floor Kirill named Chiwoka. Meanwhile, in the Sins of Sinister timeline, mutant circuits allowed mutant kind to become the dominant force in the universe, achieving Feats such as shooting Thronus dead with the Juggernaut and birthing a species of mutant cinemas capable of raising entire worlds. As a twin series Fall of the House of X, and Rise of the Powers of X bring the X-Men's Cloaking Heir to an official end. It's great to see Colossus getting credit for upgrading the X-Men from powerful individuals to godlike mutant circuits. If the X-Men have a chance of surviving this final battle against Ocus, it's only because of the advancements that came from Colossus' invention. Fall of the House of X #1 2024. Written Gary Duggan, Arthur Lucas Waters, colorist Brian Bazilzin, letterer Clayton Chinnis, cover artist Pope Lenses and Maria Garcia. Fall of the House of X #1 is available January 3rd from Marvel Comics. Thank you for watching this video and peace out to the next one.